I'm back. If you noticed in the other video, for about 15 minutes, my voice wasn't in the audio. That's because I don't know. If you didn't hear my voice throughout the other half of the video of my last one, that's because I turned off my microphone. I just needed to focus. And I've just got a recoil upgrade.
You shouldn't be here, sir. Get moving.
Okay. And I wonder what's going on over here. Over here we've got some dead bodies. I don't know, should I kill them? If I remember, there's a guy down there wearing a suit. I think it was a side quest. But sod it, I think I'm just gonna either knock him out or kill him. Okay. Oh!
I've got you covered. You crazy bastard! Someone's trying to...
Really? You call me crazy just because I suddenly started fighting you?
I'm out. Show yourself!
Yes, this is...
What are you doing?
Yeah, haha. The recoil's gone down, that's good. You got anything on him?
Come on, show your face. You can't run. I'm gonna get you,
I can... Actually, you know what? I think I might sell the SMG.
Gonna get you, you bastard.
I'm not going to take your pistols and... Oh! I forgot to... Damn, I forgot to pick up the... No, it's locked now. Right.
Ah!
I'm going to check down here. There might be a guy in a suit down here. Leave that as it is. Someone down here, maybe? I'm going to sell the heavy rifle. What was that? 2027. What if I land on them? Can I land on them and... I don't know, can I land... no, nothing happens. If you jump on them, nothing happens. Right, so let's go. Right. Right, gun dealer is in here. I think I might sell the heavy rifle. Maybe I won't. But it's a big weapon. It's a big weapon. Sold out. So I sold that for about 380. And the heavy rifle info. Can I buy anything from you? No, all you got is just rocket launcher. Bloody hell.
You make me poor. Deal with you, no fun.
Wow, that's business, mate. Oh, there we go. Right, so S2 is in the Yuzhou district. Gotta be somewhere in this district. Oh, I thought I was oh god, I thought that was a mine. Oh, if I remember, it was, I think it was Death and Life. What is it? What is it? What is it? Death and Life have their mutual acquaintances.
You need practice.
Yeah, it's not selling any practice kits.
You'll come back if you.
I've got some Typhoon ammo.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Death and Life.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
Determined appointment.
Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
There's nothing to buy in here. All they've got is just some hypostims, Typhoon ammo, and a big jar of well, just chocky bars, I think.
It doesn't happen often. Excuse me, do you know where the limb clinic is?
Over here.
Right.
Yes, it's a
Come on now.
near the market.
I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, you're not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
Oh, bloody hell, I wasn't. What were you just saying about corruption? Why not?
And what were you just saying about corruption?
A deal is a deal. Surely your handlers informed you of this little detail.
No, my handlers failed to mention this little detail. Never mind. Just take your money. This report better be worth it.
Oh, I assure you it is. Whoever it was that didn't want this information given to the proper authorities paid a lot of money to have it ignored. A pity for them, LIM policy strictly prohibits deletion of records concerning operational procedures. For legal purposes, you see.
Legal, right. Nice doing business with you, X.
I trust you'll show the utmost discretion with this most sensitive of data.
Well, I've got quite a bit of money, so I thought, why not? He did a good job, so might just pay him. Might just pay him and get it over with.
Doing this is to modify ocean temperature.
Now, Evelyn's autopsy report. Alright, mental note after extraction, removal, or traces. All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. So she's 23, time of death 22:15. Cranial cerebral injuries, A. Scalp contusion, B. Linear pattern of lacerations on right side of skull, C. Linear pattern of laceration of right cerebral hemisphere, D. Subarachnoid and subdural hemorrhage. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Subarachnoid. I'm not sure. Small contusions, tips of temporal lobes. 2. Abrasion of left cheek. 3. Abrasion contusion posterior left shoulder. 4. Abrasions of right lower back and posterior right lower leg. 5. Toxicologic studies. A. Blood ethanol non-detected. B. Blood drug seen, no drugs detected. Clinicopathologic correlation. Cause of death of this 23-year-old female is asphyxia by seizure associated with craniocerebral trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. Addendum. Quantitative blood test revealed high level of HCG. Human chorionic gonadotropin in the subject's bloodstream, a hormone produced during the early stages of pregnancy. Further examination confirmed the presence of first trimester fetal development. Okay.
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Get proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
So they're both in the... Yep, now they're both in the Yuzhou district. How high can I jump? Not that high.
怎么样？你在浪费我的时间。
Not that high. But still high though. Sorry, mouth is just hurting a bit. I'm wondering, can you get Actually, just had a thought. Can you get...
Good job, Lao Wei. I see you found the first relay. Now hack it and turn off its security protocols.
I'm wondering, can you get trapped blood vessels and hurt your skin? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, fucking hell. Spam. Get the spam.
Access granted.
One down, 2 to go, my friend.
Da 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 da. Oh, that was a bloody mistake. Oh. Actually, now that I kind of think of it, security's not actually that bad. Spam!
Access granted.
Good. Second relay is down. Only 1 remaining.
I'll go to... Not yet. The apartment is right over here. Good thing I got this jumping ability. Otherwise I would have had to go back down and climb up the ladders again, probably. Or at least go around. Yeah, I can hack my way in.
Access granted.
Woohoo! I was about to press back. Ugh. There's nothing in here. Okay, you go back in there, fridge. It's just that sometimes you can find hidden things. And is this even a TV? Might be a holographic. Might have a holographic screen.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
Yep. First things first. Check the computer. They always leave something on it. There's always something hiding on the computer.
Access granted.
Malik, looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and Lim. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find.
Actually, how many AUDs do I have? Oh, I've got 4. 5. I've got 5 AUDs. Aha!
Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything.
Damn, search Lee's apart. Oh wait, I just remembered. Baseball bat. Where's the baseball bat? There we go. Baseball
Malik,
bat.
I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the Hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say anything about the baseball bat because, well, the baseball bat. Well, she had lacerations on her head. There were no cut. There wasn't really anything to suggest that Evelyn had been hit on the baseball bat. Had been hit on the head with a baseball bat. There was just nothing to suggest it. There we go. Seriously, if Hong was... Well, Hong's rich. I mean, seriously, Hong's rich. You'd expect him to have a bigger apartment. A bigger apartment, because his apartment seems quite small. Somewhere on a roof. Okay, how do I get to the roof? I remember. Alright.
Hello? I heard. Stop!
I forgot there were guards on the roof. If I throw him by the roof, he'll be dead. Whee! He's dead. What a ride. He's gonna be dead after that. Oh yeah, I forgot. I sold the machine pistol.
Access granted.
Oh, damn.
Excellent work. I'm starting the triangulation now. Should have a location very soon. And I've got it. Jaya is hiding in an apartment building called the Hengsha Court Gardens in the Yuzhou district. I'm sending you her coordinates. Get over there and get us the money she owes.
What was it? Hengsha Court Garden. S2. Okay. Hengsha Court Gardens. I just wish I'd completed this sooner, so that way I'd be able to play Mankind Divided.
Who are you? Another one of Tong's thugs? Well, get out! I told him I won't pay another credit.
Look, I know this is not an ideal situation, and I'm not proud that I gotta do this. But Tong's crew wants the money you owe them.
Oh, you poor boy. Having trouble dealing with the dirty job you have to do? And I should feel sorry for you? Reality check, taxman. You're here to steal money from me.
Stealing? They got you the augmentation you needed, and they expect you to pay for it. Not the most charitable thing to do, but I would hardly call it stealing.
Are you really that gullible? Tong doesn't run a buy now, pay later operation. It's more like a buy now, pay forever. Listen, I just started as a broker. Most other brokers come from rich families. They paid for augments that give them an incredible edge in the business. There's no way I could afford anything like that through legal channels.
So you cut a deal with a crime syndicate.
That's your fault.
I didn't study this hard to end up with nothing. Once I made enough money, I offered to pay for the aug. But no, what they want is part of my monthly profits. They say they're entitled to it since it's their upgraded enhancement chip that helped me make that money.
How did you meet Tong?
The same way most people end up meeting Tong. I was hurt, and one of his hounds smelled blood. They came to me and offered me help. I was intelligent enough to know it was a bad idea, but angry enough not to care.
Couldn't you work without the augment? You wouldn't have gotten into so much trouble if you'd played by the rules.
Play by the rules? Let me tell you a little story about playing by the rules. I come from a poor family. My father, my mother, my 2 sisters, and 3 brothers, none of them ever amounted to much. When I tried to do better, when I made efforts in school, they said I was wasting my time. I got into business school, and again, they said I was wasting my time. That I could never compete with all those rich kids and their tutors and extra classes.
But you did.
I did. I finished top of my class, without the extra help and special attention, only through blood, sweat, and tears. And then what did my classmates do? They cheated. They once again bought their way to success. And what did my family say? That I had wasted my time. I was just supposed to accept defeat after all the efforts I've made? No. No way.
That's actually quite admirable. You certainly made an effort.
How much are they asking from you?
A couple hundred credits every month. Doesn't look like much, but in the long run, let's just say they made a very lucrative deal. Especially if you consider I'm not their only client.
Listen, maybe I can speak to one of Tong's men. Try and get you off the hook.
You would do that? I thought you were just another one of his mindless thugs. It's hard to properly express what this could mean for me.
Don't thank me yet. I can't guarantee they'll listen, but I'll try.
Okay, so have you just moved? It looks like you just moved in or something. It looks like you just moved in. There we go. Yeah. She speaks admirably. So I'm thinking, why not sod it? Bobby Barley's he may be a bartender. I don't know. He does work for a crime syndicate, though. I want to finish all of my side quests before I go to Taeyong Medical. I should finish all of my side quests in this one video, which I usually just put on for about at least an hour, maybe 40, 50 minutes. Longest I can make is about an hour.
总是同样的问题。
Ah! Ah, I'm not. I wasn't pressing D. I was pressing F. No, actually,
Malik, I'm in the hive. What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
Yep. F.
What can I get you?
Hey, he's got no more drinks.
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
This woman, Jaya. Tell me again what you want from her.
Only the money she owes. Payment for an upgraded social enhancement chip we got for her. Thanks to you, we now know she's hiding in an apartment building in the residential district, the Hengsha Court Gardens.
I know the place. Had to get into it once already.
Second time's always the charm.
Like you said, this is a nasty bit of work. What's in it for me?
You seem like a tech-savvy type. I could get you a nice little praxis kit. Something you won't regret.
Ooh, Praxis kit. Oh. Ooh, Praxis kit. That is. Deal.
What's it gonna take for you to leave Jaya alone for good?
I don't understand. Didn't you get the money?
I know about the Shylock scam you're running. Get her the augment she wants and then bleed her with monthly payments for the rest of her life. I want to know what it's gonna take for you to leave her alone for good.
A cyborg with a heart of gold, are we? Tell you what, Guaylo. You give me a year's worth of payments and she's free.
Fucking what? Five?
You're a real scumbag. Forget it.
Harsh words like these might hurt my feelings. Now, go cry somewhere else.
Oh, boy.
What can...
Hey,
You found Jack.
I want to help.
Like I said.
You're a real...
I'm sorry. I don't think I'm... I don't know. I don't think I could help Jaya. I don't have $5,000. I did have $5,000. I nearly have 1,000, but then again, if I pay 5,000, that's all my money gone. And I need that money for weapons. And I need that money for weapons and possibly information. Because I will need to buy information.
What you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, it's off! I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Because unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
Alright. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
Inaccurate. Yeah, it was inaccurate.
Because the police report was full of inaccuracies. Like someone deliberately tampered with evidence.
Yeah, and? That still don't prove shit.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place. You said Evelyn was high as a kite, drugged out of her mind when she died. But we both know this isn't true.
I barely remember what I said that night, but I know that ain't it.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her. But how?
Antique clock.
By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment. The lacerations on her head, the intracranial hemorrhaging, it's the perfect match.
In my apartment? How the fuck do you know what's in my apartment?
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation. Something to fuel your violent outbursts. What did Evelyn say or do to make you murder her?
She was pregnant.
She told you she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy?
Lim.
Lim. Your family's sizable investments in Lim assured the autopsy performed on Evelyn's body would never see the light of day, and her death would simply fall through the cracks of an already crumbling justice system.
Fuck this shit, man! and fuck you!
I can help you, Lee. But only for a price.
Alright, fuck! I can't believe this shit! I'll pay you, man! I'll pay you, just...
You pay me,
bitch! What do you need
bitch!
from me?
Details.
Pay me,
Let me
bitch!
hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know! Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
I need to go. We'll be in contact again soon.
Huh? What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you going?
Goodbye, Lee.
Man, you better not be playing me for a fool. I ain't kidding, this is serious.
Do I look like I'm
Malik, please tell me you got a recording of all that.
Oh my God, Jensen, I could kiss you right now. I can't believe you got him to confess so openly like that.
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting. You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first. There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack. Uploading the coordinates now.
Oh my God. Right. No. It's a 5 code lock. Hello. If you're free to store your things in the security, what? Very much. Da 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 da. Where is this? Is it that office? I wonder if it's that office. Damn, it's not. It's not there. It's not there. It's. I wonder. Alright, let's read that again. Right. Hi. Security room safe. 8953. If you're not having that vodka, I'll have it. Even if it'll make me completely pissed. Okay. Hide. Let's hide. Okay, one of the guards' crosshairs has gone grey. That shows he's suspicious. Gotta wait for that to turn. Oh, it's gone green. There we go.
All right, Malik. It's hacked.
Verifying the signal.
Praxis kit.
Come on, come on. Okay, I'm in. Remote frequencies are clear, thank God. Uploading now. And done. Meet me in front of the hive, Jensen. I have a little surprise for our friend Lee.
Oh, yeah. I wonder, where is, Right. I think what the? That's weird. Can he see me? So this leads nowhere. I know there's
喜欢这里的设备吗？是高科技的。我不接受点歌的。
I wonder if I can sneak past him.
You look like a tough guy. Just remember, plenty of tough guys here.
Is he? Right. I mean, who cares if I'm stealing from a crime syndicate? Oh, that's what I like to see. Nuke virus. Yeah, rate of fire. I'll take that if you don't mind. So it's rate of fire. Stick that on the rifle. Ah! Ah. Eight, 9, 5, 3. Okay. I'm still not sure. That praxis kit, it's very, very, very tempting.
Access granted.
Okay, and now the security terminal. Easy as pie. This is just so easy.
Access granted.
Everything's disconnected.
You look like a tough guy.
I wonder if I can bribe him or something.
You got a favorite poison?
Hey.
You found...
Oh.
You're a real scum.
Harsh words like these might...
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'd be. I'm just not sure if. I'm not sure if I'd be willing. I'm just not sure if I'd be willing to pay $5,000. I mean, 5,000 credits. 5,000 credits. That's a hefty sum to pay.
Jensen.
Malik.
First, take this. I was gonna use it myself, but after everything you've done, I think you deserve it more.
So what are you gonna do now?
I have a few loose ends to tie up, and I need to make sure this autopsy report finds its way into the right hands. The Hongs aren't gonna buy their way out of this one.
Lee's confession is solid. With that and the evidence from the autopsy, there's no way he can avoid prosecution.
No way.
Justice will be served.
Oh, justice will be served, all right. You might want to stick around for a second. I've got one last little surprise for our friend Lee.
Are you facing the hive? It's almost showtime. In 3, 2.
Malik.
Just watch.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch. She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her.
Sexual harassment.
Malik, remind me never to piss you off.
After everything you've done here for Evelyn, for me, you'd have to try pretty hard, mister.
Ah. Achievement unlocked, Shanghai Justice. Wanted for the murder of Evelyn Carmichael. Sexual harassment, assault with deadly intent. I don't know, I can't. Oh, I just can't pay $5,000. I just can't. I just can't pay $5,000. I just cannot pay $5,000. I just can't pay $5,000. I just can't pay $5,000. I'm just gonna have to accept the praxis kit from Bobby Bao. I'm sorry, but paying 5,000 credits is just not convincing. Pay a year's worth. Pay a year's worth of credits. A year's worth of credits. 5,000 credits. No deal.
I told you already. I won't pay. What do you want?
Activate pheromones. Convince. Ah. So alphas can be appeased.
Couldn't you work without the aug?
Play by the rules.
But you did. How much?
A couple hundred credits every.
How did you meet?
The same.
Okay, so she's an alpha. So her personality type is alpha. Appeased. Okay, she's an alpha.
Look, I understand you were right. I'm not questioning that. But you've been through enough to know the world doesn't care about who's right or wrong. It's all about power. And right now, neither of us have it.
As much as it pains me to admit it, you're right. What do you think I should do?
I'm just asking you to give me the means to make sure this situation gets resolved.
What are you saying? Give up the chip? Give them back what they sold me so they no longer have any leverage? But that means... Oh God, you're right. Here, take the chip. They can't tax me for a service I don't use.
Oh, I doubt they'll be that understanding. But I'll make sure they leave you alone. You've done the right thing.
Ah ha ha ha. Okay, so so her personality type is alpha. So I appeased her, and I convinced her to give me the chip. And what the hell? What the hell? Hello, motherfucker. Woohoo! He's got a combat rifle. Tar very much. Okay, so it doesn't. You don't always have to do the exact how it could go. If you have social enhancer, you can make different endings with conversations. You can make different endings for conversations. Social enhancer is good for making things worse, because if she would have given me the money, things could have gotten a lot worse. She might have fought. She might have. if I didn't appease her, she probably would have forced me to knock her out or kill her. It's a good thing with Social Enhancer, it can help you sort things out in a less aggressive way. And the good thing about it is that you can learn their personality type and find out if their personality type is Omega or Beta or Alpha. This game certainly has a good social system. Has a good social system. So I've got the chip from her. I'll give the chip back to them. So she can't just. I mean, they can't force her to pay the money for a chip she doesn't use.
You got a favorite poison?
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
Here's Jaya's augment. I guess this means your investment has been returned.
What are you talking about? Where's the money she owed us?
There is no money.
This was not our deal.
Maybe not. But think of it this way. Jaya was becoming a problem. I helped you get rid of that problem.
This wasn't helpful at all, Guaylo. You've caused me more trouble than anything else. You can forget about our deal.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
What can I get you?
Give me a sec.
Yeah. Not like I'm busy.
Yeah, well, fuck you too, Bob. Fuck you. So in the end, I didn't get a practice kit, but I helped someone out. Still, at least you won't be billed. Right, I think it's time for a drink. Oh shit! Here we go. Haha. Now let's check. Do I have any? No, I think this is a good way to end.